Hey everyone, Linda here. Just hopping on because I was cleaning. I know I hate cleaning, but it has to be done. And right now I've just been kind of sorting through closets and getting rid of stuff and really trying to keep things minimal. Trying to teach the kids about that too, is that when you bring something in, something goes out. And so I've kind of been sorting through closets and clothes and giving stuff away. So as I was doing that, you're realizing in the summer things kind of get a little bit stuffier as well. And you start to notice those little scents, especially when it's so humid. It's been so humid outside. It's got me thinking about like fragrance and things that we used to do in the old days. So I don't know how many of you use Febreze, but kind of an interesting Febreze story. So Febreze is that spray that's supposed to make like rooms smell better. And I know a lot of people use it and love it. But what's interesting about Febreze is when it was first released, they launched it and basically they didn't have a lot of chemicals in and there was no scent to it, but it was really effective. Like they found that when you'd spray something, the odor would completely disappear, but it totally crashed on the market. Like it just bombed. No one bought it. And any guesses why? I don't know if anyone's there, but the reason is because it totally took the odor away, but it didn't add a smell back. And interestingly enough, we develop associations based on the scent of something and it will create a feeling. And so we've kind of grown up to recognize like the smell of lemon or the smell of like orange or something more harsh like vinegar as to associate with clean. And so when they used the product and they didn't smell anything, it didn't feel clean to people. So what Febreze had to do was they had to pull the product back. They had to add a whole bunch of chemicals in it to create a fragrance and relaunch it, and then it did really well. But what I want to share with you, if you don't know, is that fragrance is actually one of the most toxic things out there. And it's the easiest way for chemicals to get into the body because there isn't a detoxification happening. You're breathing into the airways and it gets into your bloodstream, into your body within seconds. And so it's such an easy thing to swap out and to clean up. And so I'm going to show you how you can do that just using your essential oils if you have those oils in your house yet. I know some of you took advantage of the BOGO deal and we have some amazing smelling oils that were a part of that BOGO. So you can totally use those oils for this. So I just made a Febreze, my own version of Febreze, using 3 oils. Now the ones I chose to use, one was a blend called Purify, and then I use lavender and tea tree. So all of these are antibacterial, and the tea tree takes the stink out of things, as does Purify. I'm just gonna flip my phone around and show you the purified blend and what's contained in it. So we've got lemon, lime, Siberian fir, Australian fir pine, citronella, melaleuca, and cilantro. So it's considered a cleansing blend. It's a purifying blend, and it can be used for a lot of different things. And what I love here is it does address allergies, cleaning, obviously, and can be even used as an insect repellent. But when you think about that, you associate that scent also with clean and getting rid of molds and bacteria and pathogens in the air. So it's a really great blend to use as a closet spritz or even just to spray on old clothes that might have a little bit of a stink to them. The interesting thing too is I looked over at my emotions. If you're into this part of the oils as well, the oils are there's so much to them, much more than just the physiological response, but there's also an emotion attached to them. Like I mentioned, that kind of feeling of clean. When you smell that lemon, you just think, oh, everything's clean, right? And it creates an emotion, it creates a feeling in you. And so this scent and these oils, the constituents in them, create a release of negative emotions and influences. So I thought that was kind of cool. Anyway, just wanted to share that. So this is super easy to make, you guys. I just put about a tablespoon of witch hazel in here, water, and then a few drops of the oils. Doesn't take much. They're super potent, super strong. I think I put about 5 drops of Purify, 4 drops of melaleuca, and 3 drops of lavender, and you just spray. Like I've used it to spray the clothes in the closets. You can spray in your drawers. You can take this in your car, spray your car, and the witch hazel will ensure that it doesn't make anything damp, any surface damp. And so I'm actually going to use this. I'm going to spray my couches and my pillows and all of the things that tend to collect the molds and the dusts and the things that could cause issues and allergies for people. So especially when you're not opening your windows enough. So here you go. I'll post the recipe below if you're interested, but I find it really great. If you want a sample of this, I'm happy to share it with you, and just let me know and I'll pop one in the mail. Thanks guys. Have a great day.